Hi everyone, and welcome to another Fun Day Sunday. Today I am not going live. I'm not feeling well today, and so I decided not to make you look at my face because it's looking pretty sad today. But I will be better soon. I know I will. So I still wanted to come in and do a quick video with you on some fun things that I've been playing with. I got a new stamp set called Love What You Do. It's right here. And I like it because it says, it's a beautiful day, I'm lucky to have a friend like you, love what you do, and thank you. Those are the sentiments on this stamp set, and it's beautiful. I have been playing with it, and I'm going to show you a couple of other cards that I made this week using it. But I'm just kind of shifting things around because I'm agitated. I'm not actually on the camera, so I'm playing. Anyway, so today we're going to make a card using Lovely Lipstick, which is this color right here. And we're going to use black memento ink. And this is ink also. It's a stamp pad. It's obviously ink. Then we're going to use the, I think it's okay. We're going to use this flower set. We're going to use this background stamp. And we're going to use the word thank you. And I'm going to make a simple card. It's not hard. Most of my cards are not hard, guys. I try to keep them simple so that everybody can do them, because if I can do it, anybody can do it. And as you guys know, I'm not the perfect stamper. I'm crooked. I do all kinds of stuff with my stamping, so it's all good. But anyway, so that means that if I can do it, anybody can do it. So let's start off. I'm going to move some of this to the side. I'm going to move that to the side. I'm going to move my ink to here. I'm going to put this ink here. I also have on my table, not only do I have my cardstock, but I also have my piercing mat, and the reason I have it is because we're using the clear photopolymer stamps, and when you use those, the stamping mat just gives it a little bit of cushion and it makes a prettier image. So that's why I decided to use my stamping mat. Okay, we're starting off. Our card base is 5.5 by 4 1/4, and it is done in Whisper White. Then I have a piece of Lovely Lipstick cut at 5 1/4 by 4. That's going to be our layer, our first layer. And then what we're going to stamp on today is a piece of Whisper White, and it is 5 by 3 3/4. Okay, and basically what I'm trying to do is just take off 1/4 of an inch off of each side as I layer. So to me, that's simpler than going into 7/8 and 1/16 and all of that, which who knows, I may do that at some point, but right now, like I said, I'm keeping it simple. So we're going to start off our card with, if you guys can tell, I've already been using the Lovely Lipstick, and I actually was playing with it a few minutes ago. This is like take 3, so you guys should be glad I'm not on live today, because I would have been going, oh no, I can't find, oh no, I did this, because I don't feel good today, so I know I'm kind of off kilter. But this is the background stamp, and I was playing with it a while ago, and I got a couple of little hairs on it, and I didn't like that. So this is like take 3. Or take 2 or 3. Hopefully it won't be more than that. Okay, I have really loaded up the stamp. You can see it's really, really red. It's called Lovely Lipstick. And I'm hoping, I'm going to stamp it off to the side because I want to see. That's pretty red. I'm going to do it a couple of times because I really just want to see how light it'll go before I stamp it onto my card, because I want my flower to show through. That's better. Let's do it one more time just for, and because this is a D block, it fits it all the way. I probably could have went up another one. I think I like this shade better. It's a little lighter, so I'm going to do it one more time. And you know, guys, I think that this is kind of wasteful on ink, and normally I would have a piece of cardstock over here that I would be doing this on so that I could use it later. Okay, so there's my 1 stamp, my 2 stamp. Now I'm going to stamp onto my card. And I think I'm going to do it this way. You could turn this where the big end's up at the top, and the big end's at the bottom and the little end's at the top. Okay, let's see how it looks. Are you ready? Voila! Very pretty. Over on the side I have my Simply Chamois, and I have put it into a little case so that, I'll show it to you. It's in the case. I put the block in there. And that way I can set it off to the side. And I chose a smaller case I love my Stampin' Up! Cases, and I use it for storage, but for this purpose, I decided to do it this way. Okay, I think that's pretty clean. I'm going to test it. Yep, clean. So, give it a couple more pats for good graces, because I'm weird that way. And then I'm going to do my flower. Now, I'm going to close up the lovely lipstick because, as you can tell, it's very red, and I don't need it on my fingers and messing up my card, which I already have it on my finger. On my thumb. I'm using my Simply Chamois to clean off my thumb and my finger. Okay, and I'm going to set this to the side. Now I'm getting out the Memento Black, and I'm going to ink up my flower. And I really like this flower. I like the other flowers too. They're very pretty. And you know, I think I have my Memento Black that's not very inky, but I just keep stamping. I'm sorry, guys. I like my images to be crisp. I'm going to turn it to me, and then I think I'm just going to put it right here in the center. I'm going to press it down, give it a little press. Maybe that'll help keep it black for me. Bring it back up. Wow, what do you think, guys? Is that not pretty? I think that is so pretty. Okay, I'm going to clean off my stamp. And the nice thing about the Simply Chamois, you guys know I did bright red a while ago. Rubbly lipstick is red, but there's no red on this stamp. Yay. Set that off to the side. And then I'm going to switch out my mementos and see if my other one's any darker. It may be, it may not be. I re-inked one of these a couple of weeks ago. So the one of them should be really inky. And I have a brand new one up there if I really want to break into it. This says thank you, and I like the font on this one. It's really pretty. Oh yeah, this is much better. And I'm going to put it right here on the bottom of my card down here. About right there. Stamp it off. Very pretty. Okay. It has one little spot, but that's okay. It still looks nice. Looks handmade. We like handmade. So now all I'm going to do now is I'm going to move my, well, I'm just going to turn it sideways so I can use it better. I'll bring in my card base, lay it right there. I'm actually going to, where's my, there it is. Here's my all-purpose glue. You guys know I like this glue. I also like ooh. Alright. When you leave your glue open, it kind of makes a gumball at the top, and I just gumballed that. Ah. And now the gumball's wanting to stick to me. Issues today. Things I don't expect happen, and things I don't want to happen. Things I do want to happen don't. Oh no. You think it's because I feel bad or because I'm just kind of a wackadoodle? Maybe both, huh? What I like about this glue, guys, is that you can place your image on there, and if you get it thick enough, you can kind of move it around to where you want it so that you're pretty straight. Like I said, I'm not always straight, but hey, that's not too bad, is it? I like that a lot. Now, I could pop this up with dimensions. Pop it up a little bit like this. I think I will. I'm going to get my dimensions out. I love my dimensions, guys, because they come in a pack. I have to get a new one out. I think this might be the last one in this one. That's okay. I stock up on these. Every time I order, I buy a set of these just so I have extra. But you get 300 of these in a pack, and they are the best. I've become quite the little Stampin' Up! Snob. I used to, buy at all the big box stores and stuff, but I don't do it as much as I used to. But the item number on this is 104430 if you want them. There's 300 in these, and it takes a while to go through them. So, okay. Turn it back over. When they're new, I have to turn it over and turn it over. Ooh, nice and sticky. So ooh, they're so sticky they stuck two together. I don't want that one there. I'll stick it in the middle. Did you see how I did that? It was very quick. Alright, I like my stuff to have plenty of sticky, so I use quite a few of these, as you can tell. Actually, I'm really going crazy today, but I don't want it to sink. I don't want it to feel like it's sinking in anywhere. So then you just pull backs off, like I'm doing right now. I love to watch Brandy Cox do this. She does hers. She uses both hands, and I don't know how she does it. She's like, and she gets them going. Well, a while ago that didn't want to come off fast enough, did it? Now it don't want to come off at all. Let's throw these away. That might be hindering me just a little bit. All right, there it goes. There's another one. And somebody else showed a trick where you could just push down the middle and it pops one corner up if it acts like it don't want to come up. If this is hard for you, just pop and go. See? Very nice. All right. Really wish I had my baby wipes out because that sticky is getting on my hands and it's bugging me. Okay, we're going to flip this over. Okay, make sure when you do this that your card is opening the right way. Can't tell you the amount of times I've put it on backwards. Okay, again, I'm putting it towards me. Hopefully my head is not in the light. Alright, it's a little further over on that side than this one, but I don't mind. I think it's pretty. So there's our card for today, guys. That was really simple. It was really fun and easy to do. And I hope you like it. There, I'm trying to close that. I'm trying to remind myself to close things because if I don't, then I end up with dried out glue or I end up with something else. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way for the moment. I'm moving my stuff over so I can show you the other cards I made also. So this is the one we made today. This is a couple that I made the other day that I really liked. What do you think? Do you like these cards? And these are all from the same stamp set. If I wanted to be really... There. Yeah, see, you can see. I put the one that was different in the middle. I actually cased this from somebody, and I wish right now, I'm sorry, I cannot remember who I cased it from. Cased means I copied and shared everything, which is allowed in Stampin' Up. But I cannot remember who it was from. But anyway, I personally would probably put a little bit more something down here just because I like... You know, I don't like a whole lot of white space. I don't mind a little bit. Like, I like it here. I even like it around the edges here. It looks great. And if you wanted to really, you know, step up these cards or something, you could. You could use Wink of Stella and give yourself some bling, which, you know, I love my Wink of Stella. This is the Wink of Stella here. And I don't know if you'll be able to tell on the camera, but I'm going to put just a little bit there. And because these are water-based colors... water-based ink, it kind of makes it a little bit, what do you think? Can you tell what I'm doing here? I'm just kind of coloring up my flowers just a little bit, give them a little bit of sparkle. But you get the idea, right? And the fun thing is you don't have to do the whole thing. You could kind of, you know, just do a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit there, and just kind of douse it up a little bit. But I like all of mine colored. I can't leave it not colored. I like the ink so much, the Wink of Stella so much. But anyway, I don't know if you can tell that that made any difference whatsoever. But it is pretty. Let's see if I can move it up, if that will help, and maybe in the light a little bit. Can you tell? Ah, there. Maybe you can see the sparkle. It has just a tad of sparkle in there. Anyway, okay, so that's that. Those are the cards we made today. And we used Love What You Do, and the item number on that stamp set is 148042. So if you're interested in ordering that, all you have to do now is go to rhondagibson.net, and I have a Stampin' Up link on that front page when you come in. That's also my writer page, so if you're interested in what I do as far as writing goes, I'll be happy to show you that on that page too, so you can see my latest books and stuff, and I will have a new one hopefully coming out soon, so you'll get to see that. But if you go into the Stampin' Up part, you go to the right hand side, up in that right on the side, there's a Shop Here button. Go there. If your order is going to be 150 or less, use AH4EH7PJ. And remember that this month Stampin' Up is doing a special where if you spend $50 in product before tax and shipping, then they will give you they'll give you a code. It's not a hostess code, it's just a code, and that will give you $5 back next month that you can place on your purchases. So that's kind of a fun thing to do. What I'm showing you right now is this is actually one of our hostess stamp sets, where if you have a party or you do get enough orders for $150 or you place your own $150 order, you can choose this stamp set as one of your Stampin' Rewards. Or you can choose $15 out of the out of the book, whatever you want. It's kind of up to you. I'll be happy to discuss that with you at any time too if you ever want to talk about that. But the reason I'm showing you this today is because I showed you a couple of weeks ago that with this stamp set is actually called Cling Mount stamp sets, and we used this one, and you can tell that these are really, really sticky. It sticks to my finger. I mean, it's not going to come off even if I jiggle it, okay? But I saw a trick. I was trying to keep them, you know, where I could flip it over and then I could put it in. Actually, I got it flipped the wrong way. Sorry, guys. Flip it over and then I could put it in. No, that was the right way. I'm sorry. Like I said, I don't feel good today, so I'm out of whack. But you can flip it in like this and make it stay in there like that. Well, I found a new trick, and I got me some washi tape. And all I did with this washi tape is I pulled a piece of it off, tore it off, set it to the side, and then I took and I stuck it back on itself like this. So you can tell that this is not sticky. There's no sticky on this. Then all I did was I clipped off the little end where it had a little bit of sticky still on there, and then I put it on my stamp like that. Now, let me get this out. The nice thing about this, it's a little trick that I learned. I can put this in my case like this, and you can tell it's stuck. But if I take my washi tape, rather than fighting it and tearing off that back part, I can lift it right off with that washi. Just right off. Okay, and it works really good. If I can get a hold of it, it works really good if you have like a little word. Here's a word. Let's if you don't mind, we'll do this real quick. Maybe if I, oh, here we go. That big one came off, but this is the words. Celebrate. This is celebrate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this out of the way so y'all can see what I'm doing. If you can tell, on the shiny part of this, there's a little crease right here where I can lift that off, and you can see it's part of celebrate there. I can throw that away here in just a second. Lift it again. Lift it again, and I'm going to throw this away. Okay, then I'm going to take the backing off of the rubber stamp. Pull it off. And then I'm going to look at this, and I'm going to lay it right on top. Now remember what I told you. This is very, very sticky. And it will, once it's on, it's on. You don't want to be pulling on it, trying to remove it or anything like that, because it will pull off this foam right here if you pull in too hard. The white part, it will pull that away from your red rubber, and that'll mess up your stamp, and we don't want that. But one of the things I've learned is, especially with the smaller, I'm going to set that to the side. With the smaller, when you put this down and it sits in your case for a while, it's hard to pull up. And if you put it on an ink block, like I left those clings on that ink block a while ago, because I know I'm going to be taking it off here in just a minute, but they just come right off. Where with this, the longer it sits on something, the harder it is to get it up. So I learned that I can take this washi tape. I'm doing exactly what I was doing a while ago, only off camera. I was messing around. And then you can just pop it on there. You can tell what the words are. And if your washi tape is clear or, you know, not quite as dark, you can read through it. And then you can put it down and you can really, I'm going to push that on there really good. Okay, now you know that's going to be stuck, right? But you can just pick up that washi tape, and guys, it works great. And it doesn't harm your thing at all. And then you don't have to fight with this bulky mess, okay? So that's my tip for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. These are the cards that we made, and like I said, I love them. I think they're very pretty. I'm thinking seriously that I always say this is going to be my new thank you card, because I do send out thank you cards. Anytime I get an order, I send out a thank you card to the person that sends it to me, because we're supposed to have a grateful heart, and I always have a grateful heart when it comes to people helping me out and ordering from me and everything. I would like to take a moment to give a shout out to Stacy Barron. She's my newest team member, and she's also my daughter. So it was kind of fun that after all this time she decided that she wanted to do what I'm doing and become a demonstrator for Stampin' Up. The way she did that, guys, is Stampin' Up is doing a July only, actually I think it's July and August, I'm sorry, July and August. You can sign up for $99 and get your kit, and that kit is anything that you want in the catalog. You get to pick and choose what you want. So if you've been doing stamping for a while and you already have a few things, then you probably wouldn't need maybe a new stamp block because you have one, so you could spend that money on something that you don't have, like one of their newest stamp sets. So anyway, you get to choose whatever you want. Then Stampin' Up will send you one of these nice pads for you to work on. They're grid paper pads. They will send you all the stuff that you need to get started in your business as far as paper. You get books, you get a paper pumpkin kit, you get that. That gives that a value of $155 for $99. Okay. But then when you do your $99, you get to choose $125 in product, which just upped the cost of this. So you're spending $125 normally. Now in the month of July and August, they have bumped it up to $155 for your kit, for you to choose whatever you want. Then they're going to give you the additional stuff to help you in your business, your paper goods, your catalog, stuff like that. So you're getting, and you get a paper pumpkin, so you're getting a really good value. I think someone told me it was $225 altogether for $99. You cannot beat that. And you don't have to sign up to be one of these high-powered sell people that go around and bug your friends and neighbors. You do not have to do that. If you just want to buy for yourself, that's fine. The beauty of this is you get a 20% discount once you sign up. So if you already buy Stampin' Up stuff and you're thinking, oh, I spend $100 a month on Stampin' Up, if I got a 20% discount, that would be $20 off my order. I would only have to spend $80. Yay! And not only that, but if you spend $100 a month, which Stampin' Up does have, Stampin' Up does have a quarterly goal for us, and that's $300 a quarter, which is $100 a month. And that's easy to do. If you place an order and you have a friend or a mom or anybody else that wants to buy Stampin' Up from you, that's great. If you spend $100 on Stampin' Up and you only pay $80, it still counts as $100 towards your goal of $300. So you're doing great, guys. But let's say you're thinking, oh my gosh, that's too much, I can't do it. That's okay too. Stampin' Up is a loving company. They want you to enjoy what you're doing, and if you can't make that quota and you have to drop, nobody is upset. I would not be upset. Stampin' Up would not be upset. So, guys, it's a great opportunity to get $155 worth of merchandise this month for $99. Excuse me. There goes that cough again. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye for now. I'm getting all croggy and I'm not feeling good. But guys, thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I hope you have a wonderful Fun Day Sunday. Oh, one other thing before I let you go. I'm sorry. I almost said goodbye and I'm not ready. Fun Day Sunday isn't working well with my family and our activities that we do. And I should have known before I started this that was what was going to happen, because we spend a lot of family time together, even if it's just me and my husband. It's a Fun Day Sunday is our day. So I'm going to move Fun Day Sunday to Happy Monday. And so on Mondays is when I'm going to start doing my live videos. This week I won't be doing one because I did one today. Well, I did a video today, not a live, but I did a video today. So starting next Monday, I will be on then instead of Sunday. Okay, same time, 3 o'clock. I will put a note in our Facebook group to let you know, okay? Well, guys, that's it for now. If I've missed anything, please feel free to contact me. You can go on my website, rhondagibson.net. You can contact me through email that way. I'm readily available. If you're one of my demonstrators already that is part of my team, you know how to get in touch with me. You have my phone number. So, guys, I love you very much. I thank you so much for your time. For now, this Gibson girl is saying bye-bye.